You're the face of Essendon, I would say, and have been in their introduction on the women's side. And a very but across, you're like, I remember I went to a men's game and I messaged Moan, you're a gun on the mic as well. You are truly Bombers.
Yeah, my big head on the big screen at MCG is a bit wild.
Do you like it?
I actually really enjoy it. I've got a new co-host this year, Leo James. He does actually a fair bit of stuff around sport in Victoria, and it's been great. We haven't had many home games though, so the next one is Anzac Day.
Oh my God, that's so
I'm going to be
That
like
little game.
Taylor Swift.
That is very exciting.
100,000
You're
people.
a big Taylor Swift person, aren't you?
Oh, wildly, yeah.
Yeah. I was really
Actually,
jealous watching you at that concert.
I'm openly wildly about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a Swiftie.
Do you have a friendship bracelet?
Well, not
on you
on
now?
right now.
You know
Maybe I'm not now. Oh, now I'm questioning my Swiftiness.
the AFLW made a bunch of friendship bracelets, and I messaged the person that made them being like, can I have the Bonnie one? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. And then refused to give it to me because everyone else wanted it so bad. It was like the prize one. It was like,
What was it again?
Are You Out of the Woods? It was that song. So it must have been no, that doesn't make any sense.
Out of the goods.
No, because it was like Too Good, obviously.
Oh, I want it. No one else should have it.
No, yeah, I know.
If you got it,
sorry.
If you got it, I reckon you'd be like that TikTok of that lady crying at the Sydney show. You know, that woman howling at Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
That'll be you if you get the bracelet. So my question about particularly your role at Essendon, but also as a face of the AFLW, how do you feel of the pressure of that? Because do you ever feel the need to to defend the AFLW, or do you feel do you feel like you just can play? Or
when it comes to actually playing the game, I don't hold that pressure at all, because I'm very clear on what I need to execute with my performance and what the team needs in that moment or in moments throughout the game. And there's something about game day. I can't really explain it. The moment I walk into whatever oval we're at, it is the most present I am for 4 hours. Like nothing comes over me and anything else. I'm there with my teammates, coaches, what we need to execute on the field. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we don't, but it's the most present I am all week is those 4 hours. So carrying any pressure from that, no. And I've only really accessed that in the past couple of years moving to Essendon. I felt that I haven't put personal and individual pressure on myself as much as I used to. I think I've really learnt how to kind of combat that. But when it comes to champion AFLW, I more see it from a perspective of I get to go out and do what so many women didn't get to do. And I get to show young girls and boys that now that, AFLW players are playing at the highest level. And for me, that's more of a celebration rather than any pressure that I feel like I need to hold.
So when you say 4 hours and you're locked in, does that mean you don't no interest in your phone? There's no you're just pure thought that doesn't drift?
So we get to the ground 2 hours before game time and we have to put our phone in a lockbox.
Yeah.
So no phones. I'm having it's not like I'm not talking about external things with my teammates. It could be
Swift.
I dance a lot pre-game because I like to keep a level of flow and just looseness. So I'll dance with my teammates, talk about the game, talk with coaches. My routine into a game is very dependent on when to peak my adrenaline and arousal. And it's all kind of it used to be have I done this? Have I done this? Have I done this? When now it's I've been around for so long now, I know how I'm going to get to the point that I am feeling, ready to go. And that takes time.
Yeah.
That took me years to figure it out and what I like in my preparation, what I need in my preparation. And I'm letting go of if I haven't done something, it's not going to ruin my game.
Yeah.
It's being a little bit more flexible, but knowing how and what arousal level I need to be at to be able to perform.
Do you have pre-game rituals?
I have routines. I don't have anything where I'm I have to wear this pair of undies or bra or socks or anything. I used to be back in my netball days, but I listened to a podcast, I can't remember which one it was, and it was about rituals and superstitions. And it's you're almost ruling yourself out. If you don't do one of your superstitions, you're already kind of giving yourself an excuse as to why you haven't performed that day or put doubt in your brain for no reason. Yeah. But I definitely always love to be the first one taped when I get to a game.
Okay.
Because I just love to get that out of the way. I got a fair bit of tape to keep my body together. And then just game day hugs. physical touch with my teammates,
That's
high
cool.
fives. We'll nearly hug every person within our change rooms, and then juggling, reactionary stuff, get through some skills, nothing too crazily high intense, goal kicking to suss out the wind. But it's very much of a flow for me.
On the hugging, what does that do for you? Is it just the connection?
Yeah, for me, it's the connection piece with my teammates. And it could be just a moment where I can give some confidence to that person, whether it's like a hug and saying something or something that we're going to work on. Or I think I benefit a lot from the physical touch. And then I hope that my teammates can also feel that energy exchange. Because I think there's this unspoken energy exchange that happens in those moments that you can't really identify, but it's there, and it's in that like camaraderie and team environment. That's what you get. And I just find I can have that moment with every single player who's playing that day.